It is Rambling Hour with Lisa, Season 5, Episode 12, and my tagline, sorry that I'm late. I'm not too late. Oh, I am. I was, I thought I was 5 minutes late, but I'm almost 10 minutes late. There's no excuse for me being late. I don't have a good excuse today. I just didn't get ready in time. So here I am, and I am in my living room with the curtains being my backdrop again, and two plants. I'm not between two ferns, I'm just between two plants. So it didn't have a theme per se, but this chair has like this really fuzzy cover on it. This office chair that I have for my desk has like this polar fuzzy cover on it, but it's kind of an off-white and it doesn't look really great. So I covered it, yeah, you can see it there. So I covered it with the snow blanket, the, what do you call it, snowflake blanket, to be a little bit more wintry. I don't know if that helps or not. Maybe it makes me look like I have big ears on the side. Maybe I should just be sitting on a stool. I don't know. There is the nice chair that I used to use that squeaked, but Thomas has that up in his room for gaming. So I hope everyone is well and good this Sunday evening. I am myself well and good, and yeah, besides being a bit lazy, not getting ready on time. Well, I went grocery shopping today, which I don't usually do on a Sunday. I usually do it on a Tuesday, but we were out of pop almost, so heavens forbid. It's not just me and the family that drinks it. So I went out and got groceries today, and that put me back a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, again, I have no good excuse for being late, just tardiness, which I do apologize. If this ever becomes a professional thing where I have more than a few viewers, then I would definitely make sure that I was very tardy and on time. So I don't know oh, I guess I have had some happenings this week. It has been my Christmas. I told you guys last week that my Christmas was a bit extended because of not being able to visit with family during Christmas because Erica had COVID, the 13-year-old. She had COVID. So we did on Thursday, mine and Steve's oldest, well, it's my stepkids, but his oldest, Owen, and his boyfriend, Bobby, and then Steve's oldest daughter, Amy, and her fiance, James, came over, and Steve's mom and stepdad came over. So we had a bit of a Christmas on Thursday, and that was nice. So now the decorations can officially come down and get put away. And another reason that you guys know that I didn't do too much decorating this year for Christmas is because of the renovations that we are getting done in the house. So that is a go. The door frames, the oak door frames, are being delivered Tuesday or Wednesday, and then the joiner will be here starting next week, and as well the electricians will be working again next week. So it will be one more week of a quiet house, and then it's going to be a bit chaos, but it means things are getting done. So that is very exciting. Did I say on Thursday that they came and we had the Christmas? No, I'm sorry. That was on Friday. What happened on Thursday was that my first biological born child, Allison, turned 18. So we had her, cake and presents, and we had Chinese food for dinner. And yeah, so Allison turned 18 on Thursday. So we had the family time for that. And then Friday was when everybody came over and we had our extended Christmas. And then Saturday, my bestest friend in the UK, Samantha, and her daughters came over for a visit. And today is Sunday, and that's where we are now. So, yeah, and like I said, this week coming up, because it's the last week without the renovations and stuff, I think I am going to I'm going to put away the Christmas decorations and make sure things are ready for the renos. And I have some cleaning up in the loft to do to organize things a bit too. Yeah, so Steve's going out with one of his mates tonight. Not all of his mates can make it, so he's going out with one to play snooker. Any other news in the family? I can't think of anything at the moment. We took family photos on Friday when everybody was here, but there's just a little bit of tweaking I need to do on the Photoshop because one of our children, Thomas, the 20-year-old, doesn't like to smile. And I'm just going to take everybody's best face. So, like, if I took, hi, Aislinn, I hope you're well, I miss you. I know I commented on your pictures because you had a birthday in your house as well, but I just, I can't believe how big the kids are getting, and I miss you, and I wish we lived closer so we could hang out. My friend Aislinn is from Alberta in Canada, and she has 16 kids. No, I'm just kidding. She has 6, but probably feels like 16 some days. She says she misses me too. So, what I have no train of thought. It's like left the station without me. So, yeah. Getting the house organized for Renault's, and I'm just really excited for the kitchen, but there's so much that needs to be done before the kitchen. So, yeah. But even having working plugs in the rooms and not having extension leads everywhere, that would be awesome as well. Aislinn says 16, that's just insane. I mean, 6 is a lot too, but I can't say much because now me and Steve combined have 6. But as you know, it's different when there's some older and some younger. However, yours are younger, and yeah, our youngest is 13. Your youngest is 4. How old is he now? 4? Maybe not even? Because it's been 2 years since we've been to Canada. 2.5 years. Oh yeah, maybe he's not even 4 yet. But yeah, that's still young, so you're still busy. He is not 2. It's been 2 years since we... Oh, he'll be 3 soon then, because it's been over 2 years since we were back in Canada, and he wasn't just a newborn. Right, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what the... Yeah, I know. Can you believe it's already been 2 years since we were back in Canada? That was the summer of 2019. So time does fly. My 10-year passport expires in 2024, so I know that I will probably be coming back to Canada sometime before it expires. I think it expires September or October 2024, so I have to renew it at least 6 months before that. And Jordan is turning 23, so that's 20 years between the kids. Yikes. Time just keeps scooching along. Like, I know that a lot of us, well, it's funny because when Samantha was here yesterday, we walked to the shop, and on our way back from the shop, we saw a mutual friend, our mutual friend Vita, and I haven't seen her in a long time. I've been, I watch her kids grow up on Facebook and everything else. But she lives behind me, like not in the apartment buildings right behind me, but behind those, and like she lives right there. And so, but we see each other on Facebook. So the funny thing is that I haven't seen her out and about in a long time, COVID and everything, and I don't go out much. So yesterday when me and Samantha were walking back from the shop, we saw her walking her dog, and then talked to her then. And then today when I went to the shop, which again I don't usually go on a Sunday, I saw her at the shop, which is in another town that we go to. So it's funny that we both saw each other there. Just one of those things, isn't it? Hi, Auntie Joan. So yeah, so we watch each other's kids grow up via the internet, and time just does fly, and it is unbelievable. So you guys have lots of snow in Canada, and we don't have any here. And I even, because I bought pop today at the shop, I didn't unload it, because usually when I do the shopping on a Tuesday, it's during the day. Steve's at work, I come home, I open the garage door, put the pop into the garage. But because it's the weekend, when I got home, Steve's backed up to the garage, so I can't open the door. So I just was going to leave it in my car. But I had to check to make sure it wasn't going to go below freezing tonight, which it's not. Although it is at some of the days this week, it will be. But yeah, so it's completely different than your weather in Alberta. It's still winter. It's still miserable. And for us, it's chilly, but it's not like cold like Canada. So, yes, what else? I loved that I was able to keep the Christmas decorations up a bit longer, but at the same time, it'll be nice to put them away, and I'll bring out the Valentine's stuff, which I don't have a lot of Valentine's stuff, so it won't be in the way for the renovations. I am just going to read the comments. Aislinn says, we have barely any in Airdrie. It's +8 here today. We went and jumped in puddles this morning on our walk. Oh yeah, that's actually, my sister posted yesterday that it was +5 in Edmonton, so I guess whatever you had, it's melting a bit. And Auntie Joan says, we do have a lot of snow, and it's snowing again, and that's up in Grand Prairie in Alberta. Airdrie is in Alberta as well, but it's, so if this is Alberta, top to bottom, Airdrie is about right here, and Grand Prairie is right about here. So Auntie Joan says Ace +8, lucky you. I don't know what it is right now, and I can't check my phone because I'm on my phone, but I can tell you what time it is in Edmonton because my watch tells me what time it is. There probably is a weather app on my watch too, but I haven't really gone through the apps on it. So it's funny what I'm wearing today because, as you guys know, I have too much clothes and nowhere to go. But I just feel like with this outfit, it's one of those ones that, like, it's not actually two shirts. It's, like, sewn together, so it looks like it is, which is really good for me because I can't wear, like, sweaters or jumpers, whatever you want to call them, like, heavy things because I get too hot. I feel like I'm supposed to be going to work. Like, I said that to Steve. I said, I feel like I'm going to work with this. I said, you know, those things, like jobs, those things that people have? I'm like, and he said that, I said, I remember that when I used to have to go to jobs, and he's like, oh, you must have a good memory because it's that long ago. And I was like, yeah, you never knew that part of me, Steve. Because since I've been here, I haven't really worked, have I? Well, I've dog walked, but that's not the same as working in an office or something. Yeah, so Auntie Joan says 7 hours away, yeah, from Auntie Joan to, from Grand Prairie to Airdrie. 7 hours driving. But that is in Alberta traffic. That is not in the UK traffic, because 7 hours driving on motorway here sometimes can get you, like, not very far, depending on how the traffic is. I can't wait for travel again because there's so many people who are supposed to come and visit here, like Auntie Joan and other people, and just even my mom. And I can't wait for things to be like. I mean, Steve's just waiting for a holiday. He just wants to go somewhere nice, and I just am excited to host family and friends to visit here. So, what else is new? I know you would, Aislinn. She said she would love to come visit. You will have to get the older kids to watch the younger kids, and then you and Jeff can jump on a plane and come and visit. And Auntie Joan says, I have worked from home for 2 years now, so no dressing up. Not even for meetings? Do you ever have, like, your, Zoom meetings or anything that you need to dress up for? This is not what I look like on a normal day. Definitely not. Only on Sundays. And sometimes not even then when I get ready. Yeah, I can't even think of the last time I really went anywhere. I mean, I guess last year we had to do some visa stuff, so I had to dress up for that kind of stuff when we had to go to visa appointments and everything, but that is good for another 1.5 years or so. Auntie Joan says, PJs on the bottom and nice top. Well, I actually, even though it doesn't really matter, I mean, I'm still wearing my slippers, but I'm wearing some nice trousers with this shirt, but you can't really see it in there anyways, but I did change out of my sweatpants. But I do need to change back into my sweatpants after I'm done because I need to do my workout, which I have not done. Aislinn says, gotta run, spilled chocolate milk. Miss you and love you, Ace, and glad that you got to tune in for a minute. Back to real life for her with all the kids and family life. So, yes, I have not done my workout yet. I have eaten a bit, but I might eat some more chili after. Well, I only had 2 bites of chili, but I might eat some chili after I'm done my workout. Still reading the same book, which is You Don't Have to Die Alone. I'm halfway through that, so I'm going to finish that book. And, of course, I have a huge stack of books that I want to read, so I will let you know what title I'm reading next when I get to it. There's a few to choose from, so even though I say I'm going to read a certain one next, one might jump in front of that if I get the desire to read that one instead. What else is new? I don't see my mom or my sisters tuned in, so, or even Samantha, so I have no idea what everybody's up to this Sunday. It's the 16th, and I know that even if my mom doesn't tune in today, January 16th, I will check in with her after I'm done my live, or after I'm done my workout and stuff too. The good thing that there's a time difference there, because then I'm not like waiting till midnight her time to get a hold of her. But today is 5 years since my dad has passed away, so I'm sure that that has not snuck past my mom what day it is today. But I can't believe it's been 5 years already. It's again, like I said, with the kids growing up and so fast and everything else, time just goes by so quickly. So I don't even know if for my mom, it's felt like 5 years. Auntie Joan says maybe they are visiting the gravesite. They might be. I mean, it's a bit early there. Well, I mean, early for me, but yeah, they might be. Wait, no, it's not early there. It's 8 here, so that's 1 in the afternoon. So now it's like 1:30. Yeah, so it's, oh, now Mom's on. Hi, Mom. We were just talking about you, but I guess it is the afternoon there, so you might have been out and about. Sorry that I keep saying Mom. It's just I have no idea what I'm talking about. This is a new houseplant that I just bought today. Shh, don't tell Steve. They always look so fresh and nice when you first buy them, and then I end up killing them. This one is really lush because it lives up in the bathroom upstairs, so the only ones that do really, really well are the ones in the bathroom upstairs, because every Friday I try to give them, I put them in the bathtub and shower them with the handheld shower, so they get the humidity. In the rest of the house, I tend to neglect them a little more. I look forward to the when the bathroom downstairs is done, it'll have the walk-in shower, so I can. I know, yeah, yes. I'm sure that this is what Steve spent the money for these big walk-in showers for, is for me to be able to put my plants in. You know, I said that a house only needs 1 bathtub because most people don't bathe very often these days. Most people have a shower, but it's nice to have a bathtub in case you want a bath or for those things. But now that I realize how much I use a tub for spraying my plants. I should have put a bathtub in the bathroom downstairs, actually, but when we do the utility room, I want to have one of those little, I don't know what because you know when you have a mud room, I don't know what the proper name for it is. It's like the base of a walk-in shower, like a square, you know, thing, and then you can use it for rinsing the dog off or rinsing your boots off or like that. So I'm going to have one of those little handheld showers and one of those things. That's what I want to have in the mudroom, so I can put my plants in there and they can have a quick shower in there too, once a week or so. Yeah, Auntie Joan, you can send pictures while I'm live. They'll just go into my messenger or wherever you're sending them, but I won't be, I mean, if I look at them, then you'll see me just like messing around with my phone while I'm looking at them, but you can send them while I'm live. And if you put the picture in the comments, I don't think it comes up in the comments that I can see right now, so I'm not sure if anyone's ever put a picture in the comments while I'm on. I don't know. I need to get my eating back in order. Like, it's just been, I haven't been overeating necessarily, but I haven't been eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. I've kind of been like maybe eating something in the morning when I make Steve's breakfast and stuff, and then like not eating all day, and then eating dinner, and then snacking before bed. So it's not the amounts that I'm eating right now, it's the consistency of, like, instead of eating any snacks before bed, I should be eating at least my 3 meals a day, if not, you know, meal, snack, meal, snack, meal, snack, and then nothing in bed. But so I want to get that under control this week and stuff, but my working out is still going well, and I don't remember how many days we're at now, but I haven't missed a day yet, so most days I don't really feel like doing it. I had this last week, which was really frustrating because, as I said, it was Allison's 18th birthday, and then we had the family Christmas. Sorry, I'm just changing my, it just seems like I should turn down my light a bit because I seem bright, but so it was a busy week, and I had things to look forward to, but unfortunately I was on down days, and that's just the life with depression. So I kind of felt like didn't want to do anything, didn't care about anything, and the sun was shining too, winter sun. You know, I should have been really excited about that. Should have tried to get some time outside even though it was cold, but sunny, and I just, on down days, you don't care about anything, so I kind of tried to just get through the days, and I hate down days, but you just got to be graceful, right? Grateful in your high times and graceful in your low times. Anyways, today is the first day that I've been feeling better again, like not on a down day. So I had the incentive? No, what's the word I'm looking for? I had the desire, the oomph to like get stuff done today. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna put the Christmas decorations away, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and everything else. But once I did the grocery shopping, got home, put away the groceries, and I did my journaling, and what else did I do? Then I went upstairs to see what I was gonna wear tonight and have a shower and then I was messing around on my phone, and me and Steve were like, okay, so my Bitmoji, that's that little cartoon that I put on before I do my live, that little cartoon that looks like me. It said that there was like face piercings available now, but it is a different little Bitmoji that you have to do. So you have to like make a new avatar and everything. So then I was messing around with that. That's why I was late. And so my day just went away from me, and I didn't get the Christmas decorations down or anything like that, but I have all week to do that. So it's funny how quickly the day can get away. And I didn't put any product in my hair either. I didn't even, like, I just went in the shower really quickly to wet my hair, but I'm hoping the mousse that was in it from 2 days ago when family was over and I had my hair done is still gonna, you know, work, or at least for the time that I'm on live. Auntie says, from using the CBD for pain, I have more funny days than down. Funny days? Maybe I need to start using CBD oil if it's going to help me have funny days. But yeah, Steve was using that for his sleeping when he was, because he has a lot of pain and then doesn't sleep well. If it's not the pain that keeps him awake, it's just the fact that his family just doesn't seem to sleep well anyways. But a lot of times it's the pain that keeps him awake. So he really needs to start fun days, Auntie Joan says. Interesting. Maybe I'll try the CBD oil. I don't want anything that makes me relax, though. Like, it's like even around Christmas time, I was having anxiety and really bad stomach pains and everything from anxiety. And I wanted to take my anxiety pills that I only take a few times a year anyways. But I can't drive when I take them. And it was before Christmas, so there's always like little things that I needed to do, whether it was go to this shop to pick up a Christmas gift or go to that shop to do something. Like, or drive one of the kids somewhere, or like whatever. Like, there was just little errands that I had to do with the car, and I didn't want to take the chance of taking my pill and then not being able to drive. So I went days of being in pain without taking my anxiety medication because I knew that you're not supposed to operate machinery on it. So that was frustrating. But I'm gonna have a sip of my drink because I talk too much and then my throat gets dry. Auntie Joan says, use status oil versus indica. Okay, I'm guessing those are name brands, although status is a type of plant as well, which my mom knows because she grows some status. Indica makes you relax, sleep. Oh, right, yeah, no, I don't want anything. I guess that was part of the point. That's why you can't operate machinery when you take my anxiety medication, is because it's more of a relaxant. So it relaxes you, like the anxiety, the muscles, which is the physical anxiety that I get as well. So it'll relax my muscles. Sativa. Yeah, sativa is a plant as well. Is sativa a plant, or is it a part of a plant that they take out? I don't know. I don't know if it's specifically the plant or a part that they use of the plant, like a sugar supplement. It's not a plant. But it's a replacement sweetener as well, isn't it? Sativa? I don't know why I'm waiting for the answer, because I can keep talking while we're waiting for it. It's so weird how this house can go from like crazy to so quiet. Like, I've been wanting to get in the living room to do my workout or to set up for my live, but Erica was playing video games out here until she gets her TV in her room, which hopefully will be soon. But now it is like eerily quiet. I know the dog's still outside, so hopefully she's not barking. I don't hear her barking out there, but yeah, Steve's gone. Tom's in his room. Allison's in her room. Aurora is still in her room, even though Erica's going to bed. Aurora's probably watching TV or playing games still, but Erica just goes to sleep anyways. They have school tomorrow, and before you know it, Aurora will be going to sleep as well. So it is Sunday, and their school uniforms should be ready already. I don't think there's anything I need to do after my live. I'm just doing my workout, maybe eating some chili, and I wanted to edit those family pictures. That's what I was saying. So I was going to take I took bursts. I just put it on the timer and took burst pictures, so it might go like from like a burst of 10 with, and so the first one might be like, and then you know, like the smile, like it changes. So I want to take like each face, the best face, and just plaster it on so that get one nice family photo with everybody's best face on, because I know some of them the eyes are closed, and you know, but I'll take everybody's best face and put them together. That's about the only photoshopping I'm doing. I'm not changing people's faces or, you know, like making them look thinner or anything like that. It's more just to make it look like the best, that everybody was staring at the camera and smiling at the same time. And they are actually not too bad. Like I said, it's just that Tom doesn't smile, so we'll put a smile on his face with that app that makes it have a smile. Yippers. It's unfortunate that my stepkids do not like doing posed. Oh, hang on a second. I plugged my charging lead into the power bank so I could charge my phone, and now my phone just told me it's at 20%, but that's because I forgot to plug the cord into my phone. I plugged it into the power bank, but not into my phone. So hopefully now that I plugged it in, that's working, and my phone does not die while I'm doing my live. Because that would be very frustrating, especially that I'm late. So yeah, I'm not even halfway through my live. What was he saying? Oh yeah, my stepkids don't like getting their picture taken much, especially posed photos. So where I used to do a photo every year with the kids, or a family photo every year, the stepkids don't like getting their picture taken, so it's hard for me to get, you know, and then it's frustrating because even the photos that we did take are okay, but they didn't, it's not as good as it would be if people were relaxed and wanted to be there, but it's still better than nothing. Auntie Joan, you clicked on that you want to be in the video. I would love to have you as a guest, but are you ready to be on video, or was that an accident pressing the button? Just confirming before I invite you and you are in your pajamas and be like, I don't want to be on. But that would be great if you're ready, and I'll put you on. I'm waiting. I'll send an invite. Just refuse the invite if you don't want to be on. Yes, now too. So, do that one day too. Have more than one guest at a time. See, I knew it. Andrew Jones says accident. I'm in my PJs. Okay, we'll cancel that. That's okay. One day you can be my guest when you're ready. See, working from home, you don't get ready. That's what you said. That's funny. I like having these lives. It gives me a reason to like actually get ready once in a while. But at the same time, it is so weird to see myself like that, because it's not, I mean, I don't look at myself every day either. So it's not like I sit on my normal days and see what I look like. But when I do pass a mirror, it's pretty crazy, because my hair's up in a pony or a half pony, and it's all frizzed out, and I got my headphones on, and I just sweatpants. And then that's how I leave the house to do grocery shopping and stuff too. It's Auntie says, I'm always ready. It's just I'm busy. Laugh out loud. Yep, that's all right. That's all right. So, Mom, do you know where Mel is today? I don't know. Haven't heard from her. Oh, actually, she might be working. Oh, no, it's Sunday. I don't know if she works on Sundays. I don't think they're open. I know she works if it's still the same, she works every second Saturday. Oh, so speaking of which, okay, so I did tell Melody about the workshop, and the feathers workshop was supposed to be on the 29th originally, but they changed it to February 5th. So Saturday, February 5th is the feathers workshop it's 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. British Standard Time. So for Alberta, that will be 10 a.m. till noon, I believe. And it is, this workshop is on cosmic ordering, it depends, whatever you want to call it. Cosmic ordering, manifestation, you know, putting your order into the universe. There's another term that is not coming to my mind right now,
but all that stuff. So it's a manifestation workshop on the 5th. So it's online. So anybody around the world can join. So if that's something that would interest you, let me know, or check out the Feathers Facebook page, Feathers Academy Facebook page, or their website, or just message me. So I'm really excited to do the cosmic ordering and manifestation, and I have a few people who I know that have been waiting for this one. So yes, exactly, Auntie Joan, 10 a.m. cosmic ordering online on February 5th, Saturday. And Mom says she doesn't know where Melody is, and Auntie Joan says Uncle Henry, which is my godfather and my dad's brother and my Auntie Joan's brother, is going over to her house for dinner. So that's really nice, Auntie Joan. Say hello to Uncle Henry. I will send you a link, Auntie Joan, for the information. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to do that workshop. I miss their live workshops. Like, I miss doing it, because what happens is their live workshops, when they had their workshops before all this COVID junk, it used to be 4 hours long. The online ones are only 2 hours long, but it's still worth doing, and it's fun. What else? Okay, so I was eating a lot of cheesies in the last few weeks, but I really got to cut down on my cheesies. They're a corn snack. They're like they're kind of like the Cheetos Puffs, like the ones that melt in your mouth, but they're like the version from the store Aldi, and they are very cheesy, powdered cheesy. I love them, and they melt in your mouth, and so it's a corn snack. So it's a lot of carbs, and I can tell when I'm eating them that there's probably a lot of salt as well, and which is probably why I love them as well, and the cheesy powder. But I need to cut down on my cheese puffs. So I ran out like about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. I ran out of them, so I've gone quite a few days without them. But today I went to Aldi and I bought more. But I need to ration myself and not let myself eat them before bed, and eat because they make them in these little bags, but they changed the recipe, and now these big bags taste different than the little bags. I don't like the little bags. They just taste more like a corn chip, like a corn snack with not as much cheese flavor. So the big bags are where it's at. But if I open a big bag, I tend to just keep eating them, and it's really bad. So I have to like use some self-control on that. I wish I had time outside. I was thinking about that with the sun shining and everything. And I know I can dress warm and go outside and still have time outside, even though it's like winter time here. But it's so miserable, and it's so hard to want to be outside for that. But at the same time, I love being in the garden, and I know that I would love it if I got out more. However, the good thing is that if I don't let myself go outside, then I actually get stuff done around the house and such that needs to be done. Oh, okay. Yeah, one of the reasons that I had low days as well, like I already was having a low day the day that like on Tuesday, and then this didn't help. But as you guys know, last Thursday or Friday, not the one that just passed, but the one before that, I sent out the applications for the adoption for Steve to be able to adopt the 3 girls, and I tried to get the adoption forms in before Allison turned 18. And they were technically, but I think I told you guys that I have to give the council, our local council, so Cheshire East Council, I had to give them at least 3 months notice, no more than 2 years before, and no less than 3 months. No more than 3 months. Yeah, no more than 2 years and no less than 3 months. I had to give them notice that Steve wanted to adopt the girls, and because I sent that a day before the applications, the applications can't go into the court until it's been 3 months. So we have to reapply in April. Unfortunately, in April, Allison will already be 18 because she is already 18 now. And so now we're in a pickle because I'm an asshole and I didn't get the forms in sooner because I didn't know about this 3-month notice that you have to give to the council. Although I do believe everything happens for a reason, including my freaking tardiness, and that like I said, I'm definitely using a swear word because I'm an asshole because I screwed it up for Steve and for Allison, and so we don't know what to do. Do we does Steve adopt the younger 2, and then Owen and Allison are the ones out that aren't legally Steve's kids out of the 6 kids, or I don't know what to do now. I'm going to meet with a family solicitor and look into, see, there's like some parental rights thing that Steve can apply for, but I don't know if it applies to people over 18 again. So I like the legal way of us being a family, although he is legally their stepdad, but it's very frustrating. So, and it was, again, I have to believe that everything happens for a reason. And there was something that the universe, a reason that the universe did this for me to like not have got them in on time and stuff, but it's very frustrating. You guys know that I was excited about that, but, and they were very quick to send the papers back and say that they can't go in, but that's where that's at. So yes, I mean, I don't, it just the whole thing depresses me. The fact that had I just sent that letter in giving the council notice 3 months earlier, had I even known about it, I would have done it. And it's just such a simple thing, but I can't go back in time to change it. So I have to just like accept it and believe that it happened for a reason, and see what we can do from here. I did try to like see if I could challenge it, but there is nothing, really nothing I can do to challenge it. And again, I'll meet with family solicitor and see more about like any options, but that's frustrating. So that is something that happened, and like I said, it didn't help with my down days. But Allison's really happy. She's excited to be 18, but she's also like not looking forward to all the responsibilities that, you know, come with being an adult. But it is so bizarre because when Samantha was here yesterday, she said to Allison that they need to go out for drinks. And I was like, oh my God, like legally they can do that. And yeah, like I can't say you're not allowed to drink because she's an adult. So legally she can buy alcohol or even vapes, which I freaking hate the vapes, but she can legally buy like vape liquid and like all that crap now too. So it's just bizarre. I mean, obviously you need to have money to be able to buy stuff, but so, but it's, yeah, it's just crazy that she's 18 already. So I've successfully got one of them to adulthood without, you know, pawning her off on somebody else or eating my young. But yeah, like so far she had a good birthday and she was happy. Steve's birthday is coming up. So the week that all the renovations will be starting up again in our house and everything is Steve's birthday week. And Samantha's oldest, Tyla, has her birthday on the same day as Steve. It is so hard to shop for guys, for men, in my life anyways. And especially if you don't know their interests, or if it's somebody like Steve who, if he wants something, he just goes out and buys it. And then at the same time, he doesn't want all this junk. So it's hard, you know, you can buy him novelty gifts, but they just fill the house if you know, like clutter. So you don't want to buy too many novelty gifts. And then the food thing, I know lots of snacks that he likes, but at the same time, he doesn't want snacks as gifts because we're trying to be healthy. So it is hard to shop for that man. So, I mean, it's been a few birthdays and Christmases that it was a tattoo that I got him, but he still hasn't designed or actually I'm supposed to design one of the tattoos. And so he hasn't gone for the tattoos that I've already bought him or, you know, are putting towards money towards him getting the tattoos, but so he hasn't even done that. So what am I supposed to do to have all these vouchers for him to get tattoos? Oh, I forgot to tell you something that we got for Christmas. So you know how on Friday we had the older kids over and Steve's mom and stepdad for the extended Christmas. So any of the gifts from Amy and James that from them, and then our gifts to them, and then our gifts to Owen and Bobby, and then their gifts to us, we opened on Friday. And what we got from Amy and James, more for Steve, but I get to go too, so it's so exciting, is like the comedian Jason Manford is one of Steve's favorite people, and we got Amy got us tickets to go to that. And so I don't know how many of you know, because the thing is that when I shared the post of us meeting Jason Manford in the Costco parking lot a few weeks ago, just before Christmas, I put up a post on my Pepper Tooth Raw, and then I shared it to my Facebook and to Instagram, and it said the universe is a comedian, and it had a picture of a guy, and that's the comedian Jason Manford. But I realized that my Canadian people probably don't even know who he is, so they don't know that article is about Steve meeting a celebrity that he really, really likes. And so when we told Amy and James about the fact that we met him, she had already bought tickets, and James wanted to tell us, but he didn't want to ruin the surprise. So it was really cool and I'm really happy for Steve that he gets to go see Jason Manford March 30th. So that is something that very exciting that happened. And like I said, there's like lots of celebrities that we like and everything else, and we're not really starstruck type of people, but it's Jason Manford, the comedian, is one of those people that Steve really admires. Steve's lost the weight that he's lost right now, being in Jason Manford's like health group, and it's just one of those people that, there's certain people that are celebrity, but they're not just like, they just, you think that they'd be somebody that you'd hang out with if you had the chance to actually be a friend and that you admire them. So that is very exciting. I'll put in the comments the link to the thing about meeting him, because it was really weird meeting him just in the parking lot of Costco. And yeah, and so like, it's like when we go see him and even Amy said that it's like the nosebleed section. So it's so weird that here we are in Costco parking lot, like that close, and then we're going to be at his show and we're going to be like so far away with all these people, as well. Like, it's just bizarre how the universe works. I just keep thinking about my workout. That's because I'm in the living room and I just keep looking at the floor, and this is where I do my workout. The TV's right there. And that's all I keep thinking about is like, so I have to do my workout after. Luckily, like I said, some days I really don't feel like doing it, but today I'm finally up from my down days. So I'm feeling a bit better about things today. So I'm feeling like, yes, I'll just like, once I'm done this, I'll get my workout done. And, like I'm a bit ready to go start the week. And so I'm excited for tomorrow being Monday and getting things done. And now I don't have to go grocery shopping per se on Tuesday because I already went today. So that, that's another day that I can get things done here, making my to-do lists and just getting things done. So that's exciting. And it's nice to see myself, like I said, it's nice to see myself, my reflection there, and the fact that I've like done myself up, because a lot of times when I see my reflection in the mirror, it's just my hair back and everything else. Not that I still take pride in my appearance. I don't, I still wear clean clothes and brush my teeth and try to make myself like, because the better you feel, the better you, the better you feel, the better you feel. So I love when I put on fresh sweatpants and my little t-shirt and it's like clean and it feels like, so I feel good even in my sweatpants. I'm not like wearing clothes that I don't feel good in. But at the same time, I have my hair back because it annoys me when I'm trying to do things like cleaning, anything, any task where I have to get my hands going and everything else. I hate having my hair down. I hate when it's like hanging there when you're trying to do stuff. So I have my hair back and everything else. But so it's weird to see myself like this, but it's nice too, because it makes me feel like a different. Okay, so Steve like wears all these different hats, like not literally, but it is so weird to see him. And I think I've told you guys this before, but at first when I met Steve, the Steve I knew was like the spiritual teacher, the huggable bear, this really like soft, sweet, Steve. But when he's at work at his other business, he is like the boss. Like it's like he feels like he's taller and straighter and not the soft cuddly Steve that he needs to be. He's the boss, and it's just like a totally different hat. He's not mean or anything else, but he's serious and he's boss. And then there's the Steve at home, which is it's his space. He's like the bear. This is his cave. He's like the bear, and he can just be his normal self here. And then what was the other one? There was just another one like that I thought, oh, that feels like even a new hat for Steve to wear. But that's what I feel like with this, is that I see the Lisa that with the fuzzy hair back in a ponytail and the headphones and sweatpants and cleaning and getting everything done, being productive. And so I see this Lisa looking like at her best or whatever, and being like the talker. No, I'm always the talker. It doesn't matter what I wear or but you know what I mean? Like this looking like being sociable and everything else. And it's like, it feels like a different hat. And it's nice to see this Lisa once in a while, because I don't see her all the time. So I'm going to just check. I know that Tina started watching. And I think there's a comment there that Samantha said. Let me just see. Samantha says, I find the better I feel, the better I function. Yes, that's what I was saying, but it's like, but I mean, because clothes can make a difference. Well, some people, like, they can't start their day without a cup of coffee or without putting on their makeup, or but even if your hygiene routine is putting on makeup, that if that makes you feel better, that's fine. But sometimes it's just a matter of washing your face and brushing your teeth and you feel that much better, or wetting your hair, or just like putting your hair back, or but like I said, me, it's not just the sweatpants, but when I put on a clean, fresh pair of sweatpants, I don't know, there's just something, because the sweatpants I wear are a bit more fitted, and I like my clothes fitted, like not super tight where things are like squeezed and hanging out, but I like them, not in my way. There's just this feeling, I just love it, and I feel ready to be productive. Like I said, so the clothes really make the, like, when I'm wearing something like this, I said, I feel like I'm going to work. It feels more businessy, feels more professional. This shirt, putting it on the way I feel, even if I don't look at myself, or when I look at myself, it's a different feeling. This doesn't feel like, okay, I'm going to go clean the house and get to, get outside and do stuff like that. So yeah, the clothes determine that. But no matter what you wear, even if it is house clothes, like wearing clothes around the house, the way you feel definitely is going to change your mood and your productivity. So I do agree, Samantha. What else is there to discuss before we part for another week? As I mentioned before, today is 5 years since my dad passed away. So that is something, and I can't believe it's been 5 years, but I'm just thinking of the calendar and the dates in my head. So it's January 16th. And then, like I said, January 18th, the doors are being delivered. The door frames, sorry, we already have the doors, but the door frames are being delivered on the 18th or 19th. So, and Samantha said, I wore one of my new tops and cardigan from the factory shop today. Felt good. Yes. So, as I said, me and Samantha walked to the shop yesterday. It is a shop it's called the Original Factory Shop, and it has a bit of everything in it, including clothes. So when we went there, Samantha bought herself a new cardigan and a couple of new tops. And as she just wrote, she wore them today and she felt good. And I know what you mean, because that's how I feel in this little shirt that I've never wore before. But it feels good. It feels like I said, I like my stuff fitted. So I like the way it feels that it's fitted. I like the fact that I've worked my ass off for a year and a half or however long it's been working out. So I like the way that I can see myself in my reflection. So that makes me feel good. And it's comfy, it's soft, it's not itchy or anything. And it's just nice to have a change. Oh, that's enough talking, don't you think? No, it's not. The hour's not over. So, and it is called Rambling Hour. So I guess that there's only me here. So I guess the only voice we're going to have to hear for another 15 minutes is this one. Sorry. I guess that's the point of having a guest, is that then we don't have to put up with this voice. Listen, I can tell you all the great things I love about myself. I said, I've been working out. I like the way I look in here. I like my hair. I like my face. And I like when I smile. I think I look better. But this voice, I mean, I guess you can't have it all, can you? At least, I mean, it's not like, like Chandler, like Jackie from Friends, but it's not far off, is it? And I have to listen to this voice. Do you know that even when I'm thinking in my head, it's still the same voice, right? You hear your own voice in your head. So I have to put up with this all the time. How can I change that? Maybe I should learn to do like another accent or something. I don't know. I know that if there's anything that Steve would like me to learn, it's to bring it down a few notches, like not talk as loud. Tina thinks it's funny. You think it's funny now. That's because you don't have to hear it all the time anymore. But I imagine when you're like growing up with me, it wasn't as funny to listen to this, especially when it was shouting. I have a headache now, but I think it's from looking at the light. I think I have my light too bright. I don't know. It is like super quiet when I don't say anything. So as much as I don't like my voice, I'm going to keep talking because Well, I can hear the gerbils squeaking on their wheel, and I can hear the bubbles in the fish tank. So I guess it's not totally quiet. I mean, that goes back to my mindfulness stuff and like journaling, mindful journal. So living in the moment and everything else you can do. Uh, Auntie Joan said, wear sunglasses. That'd be really weird if I was wearing sunglasses on my live. I do have quite a few pairs of sunglasses, but they're more like I wear them in my hair so I look cool. But yeah, mindfulness. So what's around you? So when you're eating, how does the thing taste? You know, I can hear the bubbles in my pop. So what do you hear? What do you taste? What do you see? What are you feeling? You know, like living in the moment. Yeah, and we talked about feeling good already. How I feel good. I think and what I'm seeing, I like what I see. The hearing, it's not bad. The gerbils are squeaking, and you might be able to hear it in the background, but it's not like overly. They're not going like super fast on the wheel, so it's not like overly annoyingly squeaking. But yeah, what do you feel? So I can feel this rubbery leaf. So it's important to live in the moment. And even my plants, even though I'm using them as props today, they're living things. So I guess I'm not alone on this live. There's little living entities right here as my guests. Tina says, how does your 18-year-old like being an adult? So far, so good. She's not looking forward to the responsibility part of it. But yeah, she's all right. She's had a few drinks, not tonight, but I mean, it's not like she hasn't had any drinks before she turned 18, but yeah, she's pretty excited. I think it's the same thing as having a car, right? Like, even if you don't go anywhere, when you have a car, you have that freedom. There's that sense of freedom. So I think that's what 18 has done to her. So I think she's been quite happy about it the last few days, because I think even if she doesn't go buy alcohol or go whatever, do things that you can do when you're 18, it's that sense of being able to do that because you're an adult. So there's that, again, more of a sense of freedom. So yes, so far she likes it. It's good, but it's just crazy how quickly they are growing up. And I mean, I had 3 kids within 5 years, so that means that like it's less than 5 years until the last one is 18, which is just, it just happens, like I said, so quickly. Like she was 13 in July, so she's already like halfway to 14, right? And it's even like Tina was one who asked the question. Well, Tina had her oldest, Declan, the same year that me and Steve started dating. So Steve met Declan when he was just a month old, and now Declan is 7, and he's going to be 8, which makes sense because me and Steve have been together for over 7 years, almost 8 years. So yes, yes. Auntie Joan said Jada and Matthew are 18 as well. So those are my Auntie Joan's grandchildren, which are my 2 cousins, her 2 sons, kids. And actually my cousin Simon, who is Matthew's dad, was in the same, when I met the girl's biological dad, Michael, he was in the same program, an entrepreneurship program with my cousin Simon. And Simon got his girlfriend pregnant, and Michael got his girlfriend pregnant at the same time, which is me. And so our babies, Matthew and Allison, are the same age. And then Jada is my cousin Francis's daughter, and she's the same age as well. And so 3 18-year-olds, yes, Auntie Joan, that is crazy. And I can't believe, like I said, I can't believe they were just babies. I mean, we were just pregnant, and now they're adults. It just happened so fast. And I know Auntie Joan knows that all too well because she's my auntie. So she's the generation above me. So her kids are a bit younger than mine, but like she's already seen it happen with us, where, you know, her own kids and me and stuff, where we were the babies, and now we're the nearly grandparents eventually. You know what I mean? So Amy's wedding, Amy and James are going to get married in April, which has been postponed for a few years already. So finally their wedding's coming along, which is good. Amy's going to be 30 in February. So yeah, so her wedding was supposed to be when she was 28, but you know, time keeps ticking. So that's exciting, coming up in April. And what were we talking about before? Allison being an adult. Time going quickly. Oh yeah, 8 years. So in May will be 8 years from me and Steve dating, but that's something that's coming up as well. So Steve's birthday is January 26th, but January 27th is our wedding anniversary, and 4 years. So it'll be our 4-year wedding anniversary in a few weeks, or like, yeah, not this week, but next week. 4 years that we've been married, and then almost 8 years that we've been dating. That's it. Just it just seems. I mean, at the same time, we've gone through so much when you think of all the visa stuff we've been through, and just, yeah. So when you think about it, it's like, okay, yeah, it does make sense. We have been together, but at the same time, it feels like it's gone by so quickly that it's like, it's just unbelievable how quickly life goes by. I mean, Steve is going to be 58, and I'm not saying that in a like, oh, he's old kind of way. I'm just saying, like, when we started dating, he was 50, and I'm in my 40s now. So I know my sister's a bit older than me. She's almost 50 in a few years, and that'll be me before you know it, right? Like, I was in my 20s when I had kids. I was in my 30s when I started dating Steve, and now I'm in my 40s. And I'm not the only one. Everybody watching this, and, you know, everybody not watching this, grows the same rate, you know, a year at a time. But I just, yeah, I can't believe how I know that time is an illusion, I guess, supposedly, or time is, I don't know, whatever. I cannot wrap my head around the time thing, but it is weird how time can go faster or slower depending on what you're doing or how you're feeling. And then, like, when you're a kid, it seems like time goes slower, and now time seems like goes by quicker, but not when you're doing something you don't feel like doing. Except when you're trying to sleep, right? Because then it's like morning already, and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I haven't slept enough. But yeah, who knows? Life is crazy. Crazy. So let's see. So next week was it the 23rd next Sunday? I don't know. No, is that right? Hang on. 16 plus 7 is it 24? Oh my God. Let me just actually think about what I'm saying. 27. No, my brain is not working. 23. Yes. I think next Sunday is the 23rd. So I can't think of anything specific that's happening then, or if I'll have a guest or not, but I will figure it out. It's been a while since I've had a guest, so I think that I should figure out some guests and start asking some. I know there's people who would like to be my guest, but I never know when anybody's available and when they're not. So I'm gonna check and see who is available and when, and maybe have some guests again. And one day it'll be Steve. One day I will convince him to be my guest. So it is almost that time. It is almost an hour, and I've really enjoyed the fact that, see, this is what I love, and I've said this before. I think I said it last week, is that every week that I do these, everybody knows that I'm going to be in the same place, same time. And by that, I mean, I'm in different places in the house, but I'm on Facebook. So every Sunday, same time on Facebook, they know that they can stop in. And as I said, it's like having coffee with an old friend, because you know where I'm going to be. And then those people who are available that week, and you're not going to be available every Sunday, except I am, because I don't really have a life. But yeah, so every week it can be different people who drop in, even if they drop in for a few minutes. It's just like an open hour to talk to me, and I love that. I love that it's different people, and then some people who know each other, because as soon as Mom and Auntie Joan came on, they said hi to each other in the comments, and there's people who know each other, there's people who don't know each other, and then they can connect and meet and everything else. And that's what I love doing, is bringing people together and keeping people together and talking. We know that whether I love it or not, which I think I do love it, but we know that I can talk. So that is why it's called Rambling Hour, and I think I've done that. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed another Rambling Hour. Oh, this is the thing though. This is season 5, episode 12. And usually after the 12th episode, I take a day off, a Sunday off, which I don't really need to do necessarily unless we have something planned specific. So I don't think I have anything planned next Sunday. So I may just start season 6 next Sunday. I might not. So we will see. Maybe I'll do a midweek posting I don't know, because I never know what I'm going to feel like on Sunday. So we'll see. So I may or may not be here next week, but if not, I will definitely be here the week after. Mom says that she thinks I take after my auntie, and I'm guessing that means the chatterbox. So yes. So Auntie Joan, maybe you want to be my guest next week, and then I will start up season 6. If you want to be my guest, let me know. You can let me know in a message if and when you're available to be my guest, if you even want to be my guest. But I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you missed this and you're just tuning in, start again. And I will post the things that we talked about. I'll post in the comments, including the link and the information to the Cosmic Ordering Manifestation Workshop that is online, and it's on February 5th, Saturday. All right. And anybody around the world, because it's online, can join, and it will be very exciting. And I love you too, Mom. And I love all you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. So I don't think there's anything else. Just take care. Take care of yourself. And don't forget to give yourself some love as well, because you're no good to anybody else if you don't take care of yourself. Okay? Love you. Bye.